Another day, another story. It is important to note that the concept of powerful can vary depending on the cultural and religious context in which these gods were worshipped. Additionally, different mythologies have different pantheons and hierarchies, making it difficult to create an objective ranking. However, based on their significance in their respective mythologies, here are 10 gods from various mythological traditions who are often considered among the most powerful. 1. Zeus, Greek mythology, is the king of the gods and the ruler of Mount Olympus, the highest mountain in Greece and believed to be the dwelling place of the gods. He is considered the chief deity, the god of the sky, lightning, thunder, law, order, and justice. Zeus is often depicted as a mature and powerful figure with a full beard, holding a thunderbolt or a scepter. He is usually portrayed in a regal seated position on a throne, symbolizing his role as the supreme ruler. Zeus is the son of Cronus and Rhea, and one of the 6 siblings known as the Olympians, who overthrew their Titan parents. The most famous story associated with Zeus is the Titanomachy, the battle between the Olympians and the Titans, in which Zeus emerged victorious, establishing the reign of the Olympian gods. 2. Odin, Norse mythology. As the chief of the Norse gods and the ruler of Asgard, Odin was associated with war, wisdom, poetry, and magic. He was also believed to have the power to shape the fates of both gods and humans. Here are some key aspects of Odin's character. All-Father and Chief of the Aesir. Odin is frequently referred to as the All-Father because he is considered the father of the gods. He presides over the realm of Asgard, home to the Aesir gods. Odin is known for his wisdom, knowledge, and cunning, and he is often depicted as the leader of the Aesir pantheon. God of wisdom and knowledge, Odin is associated with wisdom, and he sacrificed one of his eyes at the well of Mimir in exchange for great wisdom. He is often depicted with a single piercing eye. Odin also possesses vast knowledge of the runes, the magical symbols of the Norse tradition. God of war and death, Odin is also associated with war, battle, and the dead. He is said to gather fallen warriors in his hall, Valhalla, where they prepare for Ragnarok, the apocalyptic battle at the end of the world. Odin is often accompanied by 2 ravens, Hugin, thought, and Munin, memory, who bring him information from around the world. 3. Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, Hindu mythology. These 3 major deities form the Trimurti and are responsible for the creation, preservation, and destruction of the universe, respectively. They are considered the most powerful gods in the Hindu pantheon. Each deity has distinct characteristics and responsibilities. Brahma, the creator. 1. Role: Brahma is the creator of the universe and all living beings. 1. He is responsible for bringing forth the elements of creation and establishing the order of the cosmos. 2. Appearance: Brahma is often depicted with 4 faces, each facing a different direction, symbolizing his all-encompassing knowledge. 2. He may also be shown with 4 arms holding a variety of symbolic objects. Vishnu, the preserver. 1. Role: Vishnu is the preserver and sustainer of the universe. 1. He maintains cosmic order and harmony by incarnating in various forms, avatars, to restore balance whenever it is disrupted. 2. Appearance: Vishnu is typically portrayed with 4 arms holding a conch shell, representing the sound of creation, a discus, symbolizing the wheel of time, a mace, indicating the power of knowledge, and a lotus flower, representing purity. Shiva, the destroyer. 1. Role: Shiva is the destroyer and transformer. 1. While destruction may imply negativity, in Hinduism it is seen as a necessary part of the cyclical process of creation, preservation, and dissolution. 2. Appearance: Shiva is often depicted with a 3rd eye on his forehead, symbolizing inner perception and knowledge beyond ordinary sight. 2. He is also associated with a serpent around his neck, a crescent moon, and the river Ganga flowing from his hair. 4. Amaterasu, Japanese mythology. Amaterasu is the sun goddess and the most important deity in the Shinto pantheon. Her powers are associated with light and the regenerative forces of the sun, making her a central figure in Japanese mythology. Here are some key aspects of Amaterasu. Creation myth. Amaterasu is a central figure in the Japanese creation myth. According to legend, she was born from the left eye of the god Izanagi when he purified himself after returning from the underworld. Amaterasu's siblings include Susanoo, the storm god, and Tsukuyomi, the moon god. Retreat to the cave. One of the most famous stories involving Amaterasu is the Amano Iwado myth. Offended by Susanoo's disruptive behavior, Amaterasu retreated to a heavenly rock cave, Amano Iwado, plunging the world into darkness. The other gods tried to coax her out, but it was the clever dance of the goddess Amno Uzume that finally lured Amaterasu out of the cave. Symbols and representations. Amaterasu is often symbolized by the rising sun and is considered the source of light and energy for the world. She is associated with purity and is regarded as the ancestor of the imperial family of Japan. The Japanese imperial line is said to be directly descended from Amaterasu. 5. Ra, Egyptian mythology. Ra was the ancient Egyptian sun god and a supreme deity in some periods of Egyptian history. He was associated with creation, life, and warmth, and was considered one of the most powerful gods in the Egyptian pantheon. Here are some key aspects of Ra in Egyptian mythology. Sun god Ra is primarily known as the sun god, and his name is often translated as sun in hieroglyphics. The ancient Egyptians believed that Ra sailed across the sky during the day in a boat, providing light and warmth to the world. At night, he traveled through the underworld, bringing light to the deceased. Creator deity, Ra is considered a creator god who brought the world into existence. According to some myths, he created himself from the primordial waters of Nun, and then created other deities and the world. Ra is associated with the concept of Ma'at, representing cosmic order, truth, and justice. Falcon-headed god, Ra is commonly depicted with the head of a falcon, symbolizing his connection to the sky and his role as a solar deity. In some representations, Ra wears a sun disk, known as the uraeus, on his head, which is a cobra coiled around the sun. 6. Marduk, Babylonian mythology. Marduk was the chief god of the Babylonian pantheon and was associated with judgment, magic, and water. He was considered the supreme deity and was credited with the creation of the world. Here are some key aspects of Marduk in Babylonian mythology. Enuma Elish and creation. Marduk's most significant mythological role is in the Enuma Elish, where he takes on the central role in the creation of the world. According to the myth, Marduk defeats the chaos monster Tiamat, thereby establishing order in the universe. This victory establishes Marduk as the supreme god and the ruler of the cosmos. Elevation to supreme deity. Marduk's ascent to the position of the chief god reflects the political and cultural dynamics of ancient Mesopotamia. The city of Babylon, where the cult of Marduk was particularly strong, became a major power center, and its rulers sought to unify the diverse pantheon under Marduk's authority. Attributes and symbolism. Marduk is often depicted as a god with a dragon or serpent as his emblem, representing his victory over Tiamat. He is also associated with a divine weapon called the Imholu, a wind or storm weapon. Marduk's symbol is the spade or the hoe, representing his role in creating the earth. 7. Thor, Norse mythology. Thor, the god of thunder, was one of the most important and powerful gods in Norse mythology. He was associated with protection, strength, and the defense of humanity and the gods against the forces of chaos. Here are some key aspects of Thor in Norse mythology. God of thunder and lightning. Thor is best known as the Norse god of thunder, lightning, storms, and oak trees. His role is similar to other Indo-European thunder gods such as the Greek god Zeus and the Roman god Jupiter. Thor wields the mighty hammer Mjolnir, which is a symbol of his power and is said to have the ability to level mountains. Strength and protection. Thor is often depicted as a brawny, red-bearded figure with great physical strength. He is considered the protector of both gods and humans, and his association with thunder and storms suggests a protective role against chaotic forces. Mjolnir. Thor's weapon, Mjolnir, is a magical hammer crafted by the dwarves. It is one of the most feared and powerful weapons in Norse mythology. Besides its destructive capabilities, Mjolnir also possesses the ability to return to Thor after being thrown and can be used to bless or consecrate. 8. Anu, Sumerian mythology. Anu was the highest deity in the Sumerian pantheon, associated with the sky, kingship, and the divine order. He was considered one of the most powerful gods in ancient Mesopotamia. Anu is a significant deity in Sumerian mythology, one of the earliest known mythological systems of ancient Mesopotamia. He is considered the god of the sky, supreme ruler of the Sumerian pantheon, and the father of both gods and humans. Here are some key aspects of Anu in Sumerian mythology. God of the sky, Anu is primarily associated with the sky, and his name is often translated as heaven or sky. He represents the overarching cosmic force that encompasses the entire universe. Supreme deity. Anu is regarded as the supreme deity in the Sumerian pantheon, holding a position of authority above other gods. However, as the pantheon evolved, other deities such as Enlil and later Marduk took on more prominent roles. Family relations. Anu is the son of Anshar and Kishar, who who are primordial deities representing the sky and earth, respectively. Anu's consort is Ki, the personification of earth. Together, Anu and Kai are the parents of the Anunnaki, a group of deities in Sumerian mythology. 9. Hades, Greek mythology. As the god of the underworld, Hades ruled over the realm of the dead. While he may not have been as prominent as his brothers Zeus and Poseidon, he wielded significant power and influence. Here are some key aspects of Hades in Greek mythology. God of the underworld, Hades is one of the three major brothers who rule the cosmos. He, along with Zeus and Poseidon, drew lots to determine their realms. Hades received the underworld as his dominion, becoming the ruler of the dead. Abode. The underworld, also known as the realm of Hades, is not the same as the Christian concept of hell. It is a place where the shades of the deceased reside, with different sections such as the Elysian Fields, a realm of bliss for the virtuous, the Asphodel Meadows, a neutral area, and Tartarus, a place of punishment for the wicked. Cerberus. Hades is often depicted with his three-headed dog, Cerberus, who guards the entrance to the underworld, ensuring that the dead cannot leave and the living cannot enter without permission.